we're back with Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. And a delicious beverage that I didn't know I needed. Strawberries and cream and Dr. Pepper. Alright, we took a little bit of a break from 14. To knock out the rest of Tiny Rogues. And now that we've 100%ed that game, it's onward. Onward we go. Alright, let's get into it. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. Would you mind taking a sniff for me, just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. Hey, I saw that look. Ooh, hands. Aaronville wishes to discuss the feat of gold. As Wuklamat helped demonstrate, the valley alpacas are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel. In the thousands column. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of dosh. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Maybe if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money, somehow. 1 million gil? In that case... What are you giving me? That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you could trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. It's like that dude who had a penny who turned it into like a sports car or something like that. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million. So we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and I got it confused with Alphina's million gil. I'm not sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I just... I hate it when you're right. Let me help you with your deal making. I don't trust you. Oh, hello again. Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat like you asked. As long as Wuklamat goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddled then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Yes. New scion. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Oh, God. Okay. Although, Petalum, I think you should go with Wuklamat. You've seen in markets and bazaars the world over, and surely have sage advice to share. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing. But I'll leave the wool with Petalum anyway. The better to keep my hands free. You can trust me with the wool. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Ah, that's smart. I never would have thought of that. Yellow. Meh. Sorry, Bean. Ooh. Looks like you're back online. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mescal. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff, and you've got yourself a deal. A Zebstrika. Momentary pause while I catch this Pokemon. This bodes well for us, third promise. Such Mescal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Okay. Hold on. Did you say third promise? And my offer has changed. The saddle's going to cost you a jug of premium Mescal, aged 3 years at least. Oh, fuck you. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zaral Jah will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. Something personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. You dick. You turn your back on us? Look at me. Damn. We didn't catch it. Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. War for profit? That's what you want, Hadley? Bad, bad. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you of a younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yakoi ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become the Dawn Servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mescal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pella from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Talil on the line. And neither will I. We will make you the Dawn Servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. A tailor. Or that guy. Thanks, Petalima. Of course, the Weaver. That's what I meant. Bull Knock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. Shit, I didn't even remember that. What mount will we get? Oh, boo. I hate this mount. I don't hate it, it ain't my fave. Thud, thud, thud. Ooh, yeah, that would be a good idea. And give some to Snooze. This is the spot. After Bull Knock talked to us, he walked off to the south. And he was probably going to Cuvio's Inn. Most visitors to Huachumpelo end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? Is this a new area? Ooh, how big is this zone? Oh my god, it's huge. Can I have that basket, Petalima? Sure. You take over, Wookumop. Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. You got this. Bullknock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise, you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? Bro, you want wool? We got wool. We need mescal. See where we're going with this? I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. And allow me to invest in your efforts. You sweetheart. Peace in Tural is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve the peace, or that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Bro, thank you. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. 500 pel? It's very generous, Bulldog. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. Bean, what are you doing? No, Beanie Baby. I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I like Diet Coke, but I also like this. So good. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Petaluma remembered our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now, let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Yes, money. Here, Petaluma, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Aaronville would never let me hear the end of it. All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found. Love this. Love this. Success. We traded a 100 pel basket of alpaca wool for a 500 pel wool poncho. Alright, what we doing next? Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense. But how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They have a fabulous sense of style. Obviously. It's a nice, sturdy poncho, but the design is traditional. I don't think fashion is part of its appeal. Ugh. Fine, whatever. Someone who doesn't have a poncho. Bean, get up here. Bean. Come on. Come on. Alright, you gotta lay down though, okay? Yeah, cat. Here's your tail. Wait. That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. Bean, you want to be on the stream for a second? You want to be on the stream for a second? So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the end. There might be interested travelers. Here, I'll show you, Bean. Beanie baby, ready? What you doing? What you doing? Alright, lay down, kitty. Yeah, lay down. You'd have to fight my girlfriend for it. And she's crazy. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamul Jah hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mamul Jah who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have bared shoulders. Mamulja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Okay. Ooh, he doesn't need a poncho. Wait, he's a Mamulja. Resting Hoopigo. This one's already fully dressed. An artisan or peddler, perhaps. Come to rest after visiting Wachumpelo, like Bolnak, would be my guess. He's kind of precious. What about this guy? He's sweaty. That Mamulja is armed, could be a Dobro courier. I've seen them flying their wivers. And those types aren't fond of excessive clothing either. Well, I don't know who to pick then. Sweaty, hard-bitten. Wait. Mablu, you want it? Tell me, who among these gathered travelers do you think might be amenable to a proposal? So professional fighters like those of the Landsguard, little interest, ease of movement in their works. Disconcerted? Maybe you. Let's see, no cloak or coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. Ho there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine. Believe me, I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a tool maker from Taliolol, and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the Pelu. I am a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. Hi, Bean. Hi, Beanie, baby. What a splendid poncho. This would be a perfect replacement for the coat I lost. I'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. For one of your fine tools, perhaps? What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000. We have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Mablu's mate garden. Mate? For one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter. I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. A wild tang growth. Ooh, cute. Okay. What do we have? Oh, Colombo, nice ball. Tang growth is stage 1, right? Right, there's tang growth and then tangela. Did you hear that? We already found our next buyer. To Mablu's mate garden we go. Yes, but it's a far distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. These ones will be the calm type, right? Excellent trade. We got 1,000 pel. We got 1,000 pel. My God, Bean, you are putting out an insane amount of heat in my lap right now. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you've a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, where are we? Okay. Can't get the cactuar for a minute. Okay. Ooh, we have not been getting the aether crystals. That's alright. Uklamat steels herself for the ride to find your next trading partner. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. Why do I have to hold it? With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. Thank you. Ready to go? We ride! Oh, cute. Alright. Please don't spin. Please don't spin. You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. Ooh. Beautiful. Chabameki. Warkor Zomor. Forbidding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated up close. You have to take the long way around the cliffs to get there, to the highlands belonging to the Yakoi. So, Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. What? Yes, you do. If I can help you buy the taming saddle, though, then it'd be proof that I can do this after all. In that case... Oh. Look, we're almost there. Cool. Mablu's Monte Garden. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Yakubio's Inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads of travel, you were adopted by the Dawn servant, weren't you? Third promise? That I was. And perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Tobli took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes. And everyone worked hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Oh, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to that Uklamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. Let's meet Blue herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise and let's go get bargaining. Ooh, tangy, pickly Doritos. That's so fucking good. Sounds amazing. You have that little axe for me? Oh yeah. Good luck, Luke. Thanks. Now to see what we can get for it. You're Mablu, the owner of these fields? I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have for offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan. The razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality's acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. Okay, it's valued at the same. No, the steel would bring us no closer to the mescal. If I may, Mistress Mablu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives. I believe, including farming. And I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuklawat, and that is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair, given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this, then? If we were to help you, or if we were to help to bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kona's reforms come about, I can always use more hands at the field. You can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Hi. What you doing? What you doing? Yeah. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Petaluma and I have mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you, pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Alright. Let's do it. Let's get our hands dirty. We haven't done any hard labor. My unicorn mount, it's blue and white. Oh wait, we never put our gloves on. I've kind of heard this similar story too. I can't remember, like, exactly. I feel like it was like... I feel like I heard a story about, like a real story where some dude... Maybe that's what it was. He took, like, a dime or something and then turned it... I thought it was, like, a sports car, but then maybe he got, like, a paper clip at some point, and then he turned the paper clip into something. I'm sure there's like hundreds of examples of these stories. Yeah, are you laying down, Bean? You brought me some leaves then? I brought you 5 bundles, girl. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Dude, if I know my companions, you're about to get rich, girl. Here, we brought our shares as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Ow, Bean. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna put you down, alright? Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Bean, look in the camera. Good girl. Hey, you tried to pull my water bottle off. Now get out of here, right now. I have this little water bottle. And all I had to do is just shake it. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate, bought at the shop. 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands. What? I already have a giraffe-rig. That's alright. Maybe it'll be shiny and I can sell it. And we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Mablu, what's wrong? As I was saying before, even after everything Tobley's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobley to accept my decision then? Church camp is kind of awesome. Oh, no one caught it. Church camp was kind of awesome. The same speaker at the camp was a speaker at a youth conference I attended. Was it just awesome to get away? Just get away and chill? Be around people your age? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tyrell's peace, and becoming Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobley held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. That little shit-eating grin, I loved it. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. Hell yeah. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mescal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Kona and Zerelja? Holy moly! I need some coffee, I think. I mean, of course I am. I'm Wook Lamont of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Alright, 1 second. I gotta get coffee. 1 second. Ta-ti-ta. Yeah, there was also a sensory room I could go to during services, which really helped with the live music at the services. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about churches, they go arguably a little too hard with the lights and stuff. Where it's like, it's not an EDM show. Holy moly. I can't stop yawning. One second here. Here's when I lost my autism and be like, bitch, what the fuck? Ooh, okay. To the northwest? Where? Oh? Dude. I love this zone. Okay. did the thing where I just got my coffee and didn't drink any of it. Concentrated cold brew. Wuklamat has her eye on a jug of premium mezcal. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need to risk proving Arenville's point. You just want me to take the fall if some shit happens to him. I know how it is. Ready then? Our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. Okay, that's way back. That's alright, I'm gonna find some behemoth to the northeast. Oh shit, cactuars. Uh-oh. You wanna do battle cactuars? I feel bad killing them, I love them. I was sorting through my, or organizing and cutting out some of the extra duplicates in my Final Fantasy trading card game collection. And the cactuars are just so cute. Can we kill him? The Macrocosmos. Did it not do any damage? Oh, it does damage up front. Okay. I could have sworn it did it after. But it must just heal. Okay, gotcha. Hell yeah. I'm loving the look. My little goblin. Okay, that's what I was gonna look at. We need one more cactuar though. We'll go at it with the warrior. You're not fooling anyone. I know you can move. Eat mud, bro. Alright. Northeast. Okay, so it's gotta be like up and around. There it is. Whoa. Dude, hell yeah. You can see the aetheryte crystal way back there. That's cool. Let's get a screenshot. Wow. Love it. No beam. Get. Ow. Woo. Ow. Whoa. What's this? Coffee farmer? love those guys. Run! Southwest. Okay, nah, we'll get it when we come to it. So jealous. I love this mount. Damn. So cool. We'll want to speak with a man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. I love when my cheese sauce is plasticky. Blech. If you could talk to people here in the distillery peddling, perhaps Wooklamont could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. What's in the north side? Why are you so insistent on getting out of here? Oh, got about 10 seconds here. 1 second. Man, I'm just trying to catch shit with a Pokeball. A wild Rhyhorn? Oh, actually, I kind of want this guy. I might go to the shop and buy something. I'm gonna use a Great Ball, I think. Cross our fingers. Ultra Ball, damn, alright. Me? I'm a chef from Tolilo. I haven't come here to buy Gobley's Mescal, the finest in Tyrol, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever the price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations. Else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Bro, you just like mezcal. That's alright. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you what Gobley's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling around agave jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Oh, congratulations, CNC. You got the Rhyhorn I wanted. I haven't caught a damn Pokemon yet. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of this product. A boon, some might argue. But it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Okay. Curious. Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of sun perch. Okay, so he's the slobby mescal-loving idiot. Okay, I got the 411. Let's dish. Oh, we can make use of all of those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wooklamont. Man, I can't get up here. Oh, ooh, cool. So far, I love the architecture of this zone. How the hell do I get up here? Dude, I was about to say, if she can get up there, that's like some serious hops. Is this supposed to be a jumping puzzle? I think so, isn't it? Or let me guess, there was a fucking way. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Wow, bro. Just a path, just a straight up path. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal. Assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. Yeah, we've heard. We don't have Pel, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. What about a mate-infused mezcal? No deal. Just like that? Still, I hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Oh. Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Monsters in the agave field. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our timing. Well, fuck. How about this one? I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, Zahubiko Chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like matcha tea, for instance. Brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Oh, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to call the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional scholarship would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. And first impressions last. You want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volksschule. It would be such a shame to miss a chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. I think he looks fresh to death, but that it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid. We can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnock, and his works are highly regarded in Toledo. As a supporter of Wu Clement and a keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. Your bro or this bro? That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. It's time. Let us kill the monsters fucking with your agave. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in agave jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring cell swords to clear them out. I feel like we are just fucking manipulating this, bro. He doesn't even know. This is mean. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Petaluma and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnock. The fields you're looking for are just north of Huachumpelo. Be safe. We're fine. No, not Midgarsmore. Not again. Dude, this is a Mount Roulette. This is crazy. Should I buy a lottery ticket? Okay, yeah, we'll take you. I could have sworn. Weren't we all supposed to get Fantasia potions? Or did that not end up happening? Whoa. What a wild string of emojis. That should be agave jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. I'm about to take as many as I possibly can at once. Really put my astrologian to the test. Oh, never mind. Okay. Die, bitch. Let's get Yarnum out. This is my chocobo, Yarnum. I get him out sometimes to help me. No, I haven't, but I just clicked on a stream last night for it. I couldn't figure out what it was. Is it like a JRPG? just downloaded it for the fancy wolf man in the suit. Yeah, I didn't watch a whole lot of it. There was almost like a fucking weird music video thing going on when I clicked on it, so I was like, I don't know what this is. Taken or reduced. Is it like, did you ever play Genshin Impact? It kind of reminded me of Genshin Impact a little bit, which was super fun. And free to play, which was cool. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this is no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Oh, you're letting her do it? Cute. It is? Oh, shit. They see me rolling, they hating. Get in. We're going shopping. Whoa. We got hydraulics. Oh, okay. We're not getting at that one. That is the car from Final Fantasy XV. A wild Snom appears. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is my last... Oh, I don't even have a Pokeball. Wow. Wow. Why do I feel like I'm not gonna catch this? How much money do you have right now, CNC? I got a crazy Poke Daily. It was like $2,200 or something like that. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Ah, nice. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the Monty leaves and a written introduction to Ballnock as agreed. Oh, hell yeah. We're making deals. We're making deals. And the deal's done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. I haven't caught a fucking Pokemon yet. Dude, the last Pokemon I caught was Togepi from the other day. Fuck. What is going on? Yes, we finally have the Mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. We're doing all this work, and I'm pretty sure Zeralja is just gonna go fucking... I don't even know. Full Nelson of alpaca into submission. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. First connection! Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Cute. Good work, Mablu. I'm gonna be so butthurt if we don't see Mablu anymore this expansion. £10,000. We doubled that shit. Alright. Uklamat is ready to return to Havli. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pound jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it till we get to the saddle maker. bitch. Can you imagine if we dropped it and we had to start all over again? Shut up. Don't even bring that up. Luckily, Hadley's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. It's not gonna be that fucking easy, is it? Why do I feel like these assholes... We're gonna get jumped by these assholes. Like that two-headed Bakul Jaja. This is it. The trade we've been working toward. Oh wait, he's literally right here. Okay. For some reason, I thought we had a lot further to go. Whew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, Saddler. We brought your precious mescal. Get out of town. You did? I didn't think they'd pull it off. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. Fuck you, man. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Well, you're not gonna do it. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zeralja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, third promise. Great. Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so that this won't take long. Doesn't even want to do it for us. We don't want your shitty saddle. My brain keeps repeating it's a dick in a box. CNC. Here. Look up some photos of Shantoto and draw me some art with Shantoto. I love her. Thank you. Give you a drawing project. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. Yes, we got the fucking saddle. We did it. The saddle's ours. And to think we started out with only 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that through promise. We got what we came for. So let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished. Taming saddle. Okay. Well, I just had it on the close-up that whole time. Sorry, y'all. Sorry you had to stare at my mug. Oh, I forgot these guys were even with us. You acquired the saddle then? Oh, yeah, we did. Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. Dude, what the fuck? It's like little 80s synth going on. Great sunken gods. I did it! He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wuklamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that? Oh no. Zerolja, he's back. That's I thought I saw that asshole. You found a fucking gold sparkly one? Where? Having done exactly what he set out to do. Shit. That alpaca he's brought. Is it just me, or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. Oh, well, we're fucked. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat. Have some alpaca steaks? Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Tural can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. Oh, shut up, you edgelord. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Talialo all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. Or we could just have peace. It is true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged to the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not peace. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Galulja did not elevate the Mamulja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tulialo, but the star in its entirety. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. We're family, bro. Come on. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. If you're so great and powerful and fucking a genius, why don't you just take the throne? Without doing all of this, the scavenger hunt shit. Big guy, big tough guy. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Kona. It's like, we're not even family. Oh shit, Pokemon. Quillfish. How many Pokemon can I not catch in a row? That's kind of what I'm going for. I'll ponder Zeralja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle, I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Oranganka is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklama off on her hunt. Uh-oh. Don't miss the Poke-catch. Just finished the sketches. Whoa, the sketches of... Oh, dude, you got it by literally 1 second. Finally, god dang, man. Sometimes it's nice to just get the chocobo out. Run, the barbed moles. What's up, Cam? How you doing? They're not my best doodles, but I also don't draw Final Fantasy characters a lot. That's alright. Cam, I agree with your point on fireworks. I like lighting off giant rolls of firecrackers as much as everyone, but at this point, I feel like in human society, we just shouldn't fucking be using them. That's gotta be a month of hell for most animals. I can do this. I know I can. You got this, Whoop. Come on. Cheer on Wuklama as she marshals her courage to attempt the harrowing task of capturing a wild alpaca. Come on, girl. Whoa.
Thanks. I don't need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
And you think they're cute. You just said it yourself.
Right. I'm off.
You still at the gym, Cam?
So shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Who could be more cat-like? Wooklamart?
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Oh yeah, that's Wooklamart. She's a female Hrothgar. They just added that as a playable race. I think they're just fucking lions. Or like big cats. Maybe like a mountain lion.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
A tiger maybe. Maybe a tiger without stripes.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me.
What is it? Cougar, puma, mountain lion. I think those are the only ones I can think of. But I do think I've read that somewhere.
But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding this city of gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City.
I want to know what Thancred and Urianger are up to. We haven't seen them
Which is
yet.
all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
Man, I am loving this expansion. It's so chill. This is exactly what I was hoping it would be.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Is it gonna be a fucking herd of alpacas? Oh, okay, maybe just one. God damn.
They did it.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, third promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
So relieved the third promise came back up to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feat of gold. Fucking better be. Cactuar green. Green. Hey! Oracle. Ooh. What did we get? Grants divining upon execution of divination. What is divining? Should I try it? Whoa. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 860 to target and all enemies nearby it. Does it cancel divination? Damn, there's no one around me. Okay. Good to know. Wait, I can use it on this. Whoa, cool. And it does not stuff in my face with protein to grow into a big boy. What kind of protein are we talking about here? Beef jerky? Fried chicken? Chicken nuggies? Goat biryani, nice. Hell yeah. Mablu is mounted to rush ahead to the village. I love any sort of biryani, to be honest. Uklamat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet, hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Matcha tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Make a roast beef sandy. You just keep roast beef at the house? As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. Ooh, we talking heirloom tomatoes or some hot house or beef steaks? Can I mount you? Oh wait, are you my company chocobo? Have I just never realized this? Hold on, give me one sec. I'm tripping, I think. You go away, and you. Oh yeah, it is. Had an early girl, and for the first time went with some Roma. Ooh. God, I fucking love heirloom tomatoes. Heirloom tomatoes with a little tiny sprinkle of some like Malden salt. Oh. Ooh. Drizzle of olive oil. Fuck me up with that shit. You know what? Yeah. I feel you on that. Like store-bought tomatoes. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Wu Clamart can't be that far behind. Mars, what are you doing? Except canned, obviously. Yeah, we shouldn't be eating half the shit we do out of season. Honestly, if we could just link up with how the farmers do it. It's like, we don't need fucking strawberries all year round. Quagsire. Ooh, you're cute. I'm gonna try to catch you with a stone ball. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. You guys fucking like each other. I think I'm about to get 4th of July toasted with THC. Attaboy. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to maybe do a little bit of the same. I'd love to get cut a little bit early tonight at work and not spend the entire 4th of July fucking standing in a restaurant. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. Jesus, you are in love. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Hey, hell yeah. Minnesota, it's been legal since last summer, like last June, I think. Technically, edibles and THC sodas were somehow legal before that. I don't know how it worked, but it was like just like Delta 9, your standard THC. Yeah. Yeah, what else? We still don't have dispensaries. I think those are coming in like August. They had to work something out with like how they operated. I know the Native Americans were given kind of like the first dibs on opening dispensaries, which that's the fucking least we can do. And since there's such like a large population here, I know Red Lake is the closest legit dispensary that sells like joints and flour and stuff. Yes, there's no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Oh yeah, there's definitely THC sodas. We have so many fucking brands of THC drinks up here. Yes, we did it. Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zeral Jah did. It doesn't have to be shiny. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured. thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Galul Jaja himself. Oop, uh-oh. That doesn't bode well. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Chalilo, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yakoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yakoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Oh, he had a little goblin with him, yay. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. What the hell is nano weed stuff? I'm assuming nano is like small. Is it just like really low THC? Like micro dosing? Oh, it hits immediately, so the opposite? No. I've tried some like fast acting THC gummies. But I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Because it still takes like 30 minutes. Molecules are smaller, so they are water soluble. Whoa. That's nuts. So they hit your bloodstream like immediately. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Galul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu from the Yakoi subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was that a few words from Galul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. Whoa. Wait. Yup, I'm drinking Arnold Palmer. Is it like a tincture? Is it just like little droplets you put in? Or is it like an Arnold Palmer THC drink? This game is pretty. I haven't been right about shit, to be honest, which is kind of fucking rad. I haven't predicted a whole lot. It was a pre-made drink, gotcha. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. And you may not know that Galul Jaja saw a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Third promised, and he brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Yeah, I'm loving this soundtrack. Mablu's right. You are a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. God, they love each other. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in the true Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. My God, everyone's being so nice to her. You should be proud of the accomplishment which earned you your keystone. On the topic, hey, keystone! 5 more to go. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklamat. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Oh god, she's about to do it. Fuck. Toby, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. Good lord. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. She will. We already saw it in action. She's a beast. Do I do any voices? Typically the only voices I'll do are like for little wretched kind of creatures. Sort of those things. But I don't want to get too in the way of the voices they already have in voiced cutscenes. Thank you, Toby. What did I tell you, Mablu? They give me like kind of Star Wars-y vibes. There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yakoi. They once ruled over far more than just Urkopacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yogg-Turall and all its peoples. Pretty sure a prequel dude had a hat like it. There's something like sort of empire-y about it. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yakoi have to tell us? Everywhere they didn't look. They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking questions. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh boy. Or more Sakor. Or more Sakor is I think what that's called. Oh, Cryo, I have a question I've been meaning to ask. And since we've finished with the feet, where did you acquire that earring? You mean my... Oh, it's not a shamrock, is it? Is a shamrock four leaves? Yeah, because it's lucky, right? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Yogg-Turall around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago? Right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? Fuck yeah! Right then. That's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Yolol and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mescal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zeralja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wuklamot. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. Wild Gothita. Whoa. The fuck is that thing? Come on, universe. You owe me. You owe me for all the Pokemon you've deprived me of. Question. I've been like kind of uploading all these like episodes to YouTube and stuff too. Overall, for the format, for non-voiced cutscenes, do you think it's annoying that I'm reading every single thing out loud, or is it better than just silence while I read? Okay. Yeah, I figured that's better because not everyone watches it on a computer screen, and that text is small as shit to begin with, even for me. Okay, alright. Appreciate that. I wasn't sure. I enjoy reading it because I feel like it helps me remember everything that's happening more, and also I get to practice the pronunciations. Gotcha. See, that's what I figured. Feels good to have the feat of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zeralja and his shiny golden alpaca. Oh, nice CNC. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been supportive, but I want to be strong or wise, like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. I don't either. I've never even heard of it. Gothita? I don't remember what it looked like. Here, let me look it up. I'll do a little side Googling. I mean, yeah, kind of goth. Psychic type Pokemon introduced in Black and White. Here, I'll pull it up. Display. Whoa, Infinite Void. Hold on. This is the she's kind of cute. Whoa, is this her evolution? No way, are these... Oh, that's DeviantArt. Okay, yeah, I mean, I also figured probably, you know, sometimes streams are just like in the background while you're doing shit. Is this all of her evolutions? Whoa. Dude, fucking Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice over here. Wait. What's Rule 34? That's not all her evolutions? Really? Everything is serialized? Oh, sexualized. Yeah, you ain't wrong. If it exists, there's porn of it. Okay. It's actually pretty important to remember. So I gotta be careful when I screen share and Google shit, is what I'm getting. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to... God, dude. How do you pronounce this? Back to... Balyov T. Balyov T. With us. The contest has hardly begun. I think for Google my safe search is still on. Rule number 1 is don't fuck with cats. I didn't watch it. I've heard that it's fucking phenomenal because people figured it out. But, people who fucking hurt animals. Where it's like, unless that dude got fucking tortured for what he did, it ain't enough. Not enough justice for me. My girlfriend watched it, and she's told me a couple times that I need to check it out. Nopley is rubbing his hands together. Ooh, what do we got here? Scheming? You scheming? Hey, I recognize you. You're Petaluma, yes? I've heard about you, companion to the Third Promise, a most dependable individual. The name's Nopley, and I'll have you know I'm a merchant blessed by fortune if I do say so myself. Indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter, but the hands of fate guiding us for one singular purpose. The exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. If I could direct your attention over here for just a moment. What are those? Crates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals? I'll take them all. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extracted from remote regions of Eorzea and shine a brilliant orange hue. Quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals now. See, that's exactly my thought process on it. My partner's watching true crime shit all the time, and once in a while one will get me if it's like particularly interesting. But for the most part, I'm like, man, I already don't trust people. I don't need to trust people less. For you, I'm willing to offer them for the low, low price of 1 pel in the millions column. Oh, the low, low price? It's nigh highway robbery at this valuation, but anything for a friend of the Third Promise. Same with all the cult docs. I don't know that I've ever seen a cult doc. What's up, snooze? Sorry, I clearly misheard you. It almost sounded like you said 1 million. I don't know why you talking about cult docs made me think of it, but if you haven't seen the movie Late Night with the Devil, you gotta check it. It's an incredible movie. It's like horror, but with like a 70s aesthetic that just goes hard. Her hat always gives me mid-2000s it girly. Wait, my girl? What do you mean? Considering how much it set me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Strange. These are precious crystals, are they not? This one? Yeah, like some shit Paris would wear. When she's like attending a dance or thinks that's what you're supposed to wear. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right? When you're out on your own. Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile? Ugh, yeah. Rory. Rory's outfits in some of those earlier seasons too, it's just like, damn, that was probably like trendy fashion too that they styled them with. And in the past, you once used such crystals together with an elemental converter to do battle with powerful entities you call primals. What's more, you kept them in a warded container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects? All of which is to say, no practical use for such crystals has been discovered, meaning no one with sense would ever bother to mine them. The peddler who sold the crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they're extremely rare and worthy, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him. Having never seen crystals of their like, could you blame me? But if they really have no use... They're gonna blow! Oh. Have I, Nopely the Lucky, been swindled? Every single piece of fashion that watches me make Permy go back and forth reading text. Why do I feel like Snooze has already heard of this? Well, at the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Petaluma? I need someone I can trust. And that you'd be willing to share the truth with me says a lot. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. If you've no interest, you're free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be waiting. Let's help the poor bugger out. He got robbed. They lean from critical to almost mind-numbingly negative on the last season. The last season before the last season, like the reboot last season, or the last season of the OG. Willing to help then. Wonderful. You truly are a kind-hearted soul. I know. Not before I go and confront the merchant who sold me these crystals. I'd like to look into potential uses for them in Tyrol. And I just so happen to know a spellcaster among the distillery's guard. I'd like you to speak with them about the corrupted crystals and gauge their interest in purchasing them. In the meantime, I will see about procuring a container to ward off the crystal's harmful effects. Per your explanation, preparing an elemental converter with my skills is likely impossible, but finding the requisite materials for a warding vessel should be well within my abilities. The maid you're looking for is an individual of the Bunua tribe. If you happen upon someone wielding a staff, chances are you found them. Alright. Oh. I never watched the reboot, but wasn't it good? Or at least I thought it was. Unusual crystals. Not interested. I prefer to keep my distance from peculiarities. Smart man. Smart. Intriguing. I've never heard of these corrupted crystals. As a practitioner of the arcane arts, I'll not deny they pique my curiosity. But I'm afraid I have no interest in purchasing them, as they're as volatile as you. If they're as volatile as you say, there's little to be done with crystals whose very nature can change on a whim. I'll eventually need to watch it. I wouldn't mind doing a reboot, but... Or a reboot, like a rewatch. That feels like such a fall to winter show for me, though. We're getting some Aether Current quests done. We just got done with the second, I don't even know what they're called, steps in the saga. We're like retracing this Wuklamot's dad's footsteps so we can get her to ascend the throne of Dawn Servant. We got our second step done, which means I think we're about to go to a new zone, which will be sick. Hell yeah, I got it, Gabo. Oh, why can't I get to you? I'm trapped in this cutscene. I wish you could see his face. So even the mage wasn't interested. Nevertheless, I thank you for speaking with them on my behalf. Seems you were right. These crystals really are worthless. Yeah, bitch, and you were trying to fucking sell them to me. I may be unable to make back what I've lost, but there's still one thing I can do. Petaluma, I wish to stop that pernicious peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me? Oh, we're about to kill his ass, huh? I already have a Sinisty. Got 2 Pokeballs left. Which, maybe this one's shiny and I can sell it. What a relief. Allow me to offer you a small token of my thanks. When you have a moment to spare, please come see me again. We must stop him before he has a chance to swindle anyone else. Wow. I gotta start getting ready for work in 27 minutes. Not looking forward to it. Oh, hold on. I think there's a little... Is that a little jumping spider? Cute. I've got this like family of jumping spiders on my window, which I've been in love with them. They're all like in between. No one caught it. Fuck. Here, I got an idea. I can test this out. Oh wait, never mind. Actually, hold on. Alright, I got it. I can do better than taking a picture. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn it around. Alright. Ready? Let's see. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, he's cute. Oh, yeah. Should I show my toes? Oh, yeah, I'll check out what Morgan put on my shelf that I didn't realize until, like, 2 days ago. Yeah, I, like, came in here, didn't realize it, and then I was putting something on my bookshelf, and I looked up, and it was like, bro, the fuck is this? Yeah, check out the collections coming along. Don't mind my fucking giant ass mess of a third shelf. She being crazy. I leave and come back to what? Oh, sorry. We were checking out the Bratz doll. Alright, ready? You almost had a second look. Boop! Alright. That's how I'm gonna do the board game playthroughs, by the way. I've got like a nice setup with like a C stand. What a cutie. Are you talking about my toes? Should I change the stream title to Toes, Toes, Toes with exclamation points? Or create a new category of toes? Alright. You know, I think we can call it there. We got a lot done. Did like a white boy streamer to a bare feet. I love that. Not clickbait. Man, I really want to buy a tarantula. I think I'm back on that bullshit. And Morgan's not in town, so I feel like I could just pull it off, and she would never even know if I just put it on my bookshelf, clear off a spot. It would certainly be warm enough in here. This office is hot as fuck. Don't ever tell me what to do, bro. Ever. Where are we at here? Nice. That wasn't too bad. Oh, no. We want that boost to the XP. We gotta just go inside. You want me? Should I get the snake out? I don't really have any snakes that like to sit in their bowls. I feel like that's more of like a southern U.S. sort of like maybe Central American kind of vibe, like pythons, boas sort of deal. Ignore the of. Pulls out big snake on stream. I'll get Mars out. She's nice. Alright, hold on. Hey, check out my shirt. One sec. It's Morgan's shirt. I stole it. It was a extra large, so I nabbed that shit. It's the most comfortable shirt I've ever worn in my life. The fabric is like amazing. It doesn't like fuck with me at all. Alright, there's a real good chance she's gonna bite me. So that'll be fun to show. Hi Mars, what are you doing? Come here. My sister's red-tailed boa does it. Hello, Mars. Say hello. When did you order? Oh, when did I buy it? Hi. She's too. Yeah, she fucking rules. I'm just like, she's kind of getting. She's big enough. I feel like at this point, where her bites are starting to hurt just a little bit. So, just depends on if she smells herself. You like the camera? Hell yeah, you are. Hell yeah. If this office wasn't so fucking hot, I would just... I hate when she comes towards my fingers. I would set you up in here, but no way. You would fucking hate it in here. Hello. Hi. Why does she bite? She does. She can bite, but I actually haven't for some reason. I don't know why. People who have phobias of snakes, maybe. I guess you can see like a thumbnail, right? When you click on it, or when you search the videos. Mars, get up here. She does bite. She's a king snake. So their food responses are like kind of fucking nuts. Dude, she's in love with the camera. I mean, all the snakes I have technically can eat live mice, but I feed them frozen thawed. King snakes typically eat other snakes, hence the name. So since she eats other snakes, you know, sometimes when I've gotten her out, she'll bite herself and try to swallow herself because she likes the smell. Dude, you love the fucking camera. What is the deal? No, really. It is some Ouroboros shit for sure. Do you just like the warmth? Here. Actually, I haven't been able to... I don't know. Did you ever see... Did I have Frankie when you were up here, the garter snake, the last time? I'm gonna show you the garter snake, 'cause she fucking rules too. Here, I gotta wash my hands and I'll show you the other one. Actually, before I do that, I gotta show you one more thing. This is Remy. Hi. What are you doing? Hi. Yeah, Remy has gotten so much bigger. Hold on. She's a girl. Let me catch this Pokemon real quick. Okay, but she just ate worms, I can tell. Hello? Hello? Hi. Hello? So yeah, Remy's like, shit, I don't know, like 4 years old at this point, I feel like. But you can see her beard's getting a little black, which means she's not enjoying this. She also fucking hates the fan. We let her run around the house like pretty much all day if we're off work. And she'll run around, she'll be enjoying herself, and then she'll run into my office and see the fan, and her whole fucking beard will go black, and she'll puff up and like open her mouth. So I'm gonna put you back. Oh, hell yeah, Frankie's out. Now we got one more. The kitty and Remy, no, they're fucking in love with each other. They literally follow each other around the house the entire time they're out. Hello? Hello? Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. You okay? You okay? And then this is Frankie. Frankie is a garter snake. She's very, very squirmy. And she likes hair. She likes the fan, apparently. No, she used to be a huge bitch. She loves to slither around in hair. Yeah, I got her at Twin Cities Reptiles, and they were like, she is an angel. And then I got her home, and she bit the fuck out of me, like, 5 times in a row. And then I just, like, so I wouldn't stress her out. I didn't get to hold her for, like, months. But she is very pretty, too. What are you doing, girl? Oh yeah, they're thriving. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What you doing? Is the fan freaking you out? But if you can get her, oh, she's doing the thing. Whew, gave me goosebumps. She, like, curls around my ear. And it tickles so bad. Oh, I can't even hear the background. Is it the... You love the camera. You love the camera. There's 2 other snakes, but I'm gonna save them. Hi. You can get Frankie to, like, once she chills out, she'll just, like, sit in positions like this for so long. Yeah, you a good girl. You a good girl. You ready to go back? You ready to go back to your enclosure? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. Okay, ready? She gets herself, she's not like, I don't know if she's technically a colubrid. I think she is. But typically, they, oh, scare ya? Typically, they kind of coil up. She can't really do that. Her body is, like, very, very, like, it doesn't bend that well. Okay, I'll get you back. Let's go. But yeah, that's the gang. That's the gang, and until we have a larger home, or I have a bigger office, I'm not allowed to have any more, so. I wish I could have more. Oh yeah, but I mean, they don't take a lot to care for them, and the enclosures they're in at pet stores or at Twin Cities Reptiles are so fucking small. So at a certain point, what I would love to do, they're in 40 gallons now. What I would love to do is, like, garter snakes you can cohab. So I would love to build or buy, like, a large, you know, like Remy's enclosure is like 4 by 2 feet, which would be huge. And you could add some, like, verticality to it. But they're like $600 a piece. But I would love to get like 4 of those essentially. Just because there's height too, like the one that's like down here, which you'll see at a later date. He's the only male, but he loves to like climb around, and he just like doesn't have enough height. So eventually, I'm just gonna load my credit card. I'm gonna load my credit card up and just buy like 4 of them, probably. It'll be like $2,500 or something crazy like that, but we'll pull it off. And then getting to like set up their enclosures is like the best shit ever. But I don't know. At some point, I want some sort of arachnid. I've been like in love with. I've gotten to a point now where like I can just pick up like any spiders, and they used to kind of freak me out. I don't know. I just like. I don't know. I've gotten to a point where like I just understand like they're not gonna fucking bite you unless they feel like they need to. So tarantulas still freak me out a little bit, but like I don't know. They just seem so fucking cool. And like talk about little to no care. Ain't doing a wild spider. Yeah, I get it. They're a little off-putting, but I mean they're so fucking cool. I like scorpions a lot too, but I don't know. I feel like a scorpion could, if it got out, I wouldn't want Bean to get tagged. But yeah, all right. That's how you get him to fucking sting you. My partner's the same way. If she sees a fucking bee anywhere near her, it's like a scream and swinging arms and shit where it's like, dude, you're just upping your risk of getting stung. Give me 1 sec. I'm literally was just about to look up your echo problem. Causes. Make sure your stream isn't here. I'll send you this. Oops. Okay. I sent you something on Discord, Zach. Or Snooze. But I'm so curious if it's... I have many times pet bees. Pet bees? You just let them chill out and hang? Oh, wait. Snooze, do you use a Wavelink at all? The Elgato, like, I don't even know what to call it, like sound software? Okay. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, I'm talking. I'm talking. Is there an echo? Okay, I'm talking.
Oh, there is an echo. Or wait, actually. Is that what I'm supposed to be listening to? Or wait, actually. Let me mute my...
Yes, there's absolutely.
Okay, I turned my... No, I turned my desktop sound off so you guys wouldn't be able to hear it. Yeah, that's because you were hearing my stream. But I don't hear an echo. Oh, gotcha. Absolutely. I know, such a weird way to communicate. Like, via my stream, hearing it on your stream. Alright, y'all. I gotta get ready for work, but appreciate you tuning in. Just so I don't forget about it. If you want to see the other two snakes the next time I'm on, just remind me. Because I get kind of sucked into FF, so. But yeah. I'm hoping it's slow tonight. It's pouring rain. Just let me go home early. Later, y'all. Bye.